Hi everybody, I was asked if I would do a Megan Fox or a Jessica Alba look, and I decided to pick a Jessica Alba look, though I am probably going to end up doing the two looks. But this is just the start, and it's got a very strong mocha colour chocolate eye and a very hot pink lipstick, which looks a little bit more pink than it actually is, very red. So I'm hopefully going to show you some pictures where the colour is going to be better quality, but keep watching and I hope you enjoy it. With we're going to start on the skin, and she has really pretty glowing skin with a little bit of bronzer on, so that's what we're going to try to achieve. Now this look is for people with warm skin tone and not really for people who have cool skin tone. I do have cool skin tone myself, so bear with me. This might not look as good on me, but it will really look great on anybody who has warm skin tone. So because this is a nice warm look, I'm going to be applying a foundation that is exactly the same color as my skin tone. So I've already applied a little bit of concealer under my eyes, any red marks on the skin, and I used that little brush to do it. So I've just warmed up my stick concealer, which is ivory, on the back of my hand. Then I used my brush to get right in there, and then I used my ring finger to pat it in. We're just going to be moving on to the foundation that matches my skin tone. You're just going to apply a little bit on a sponge. Now you can do this whatever way you want. I'm just going to be using a sponge because it's super fast and easy. I'm just going to blend it down the neck as well. Using Makeup Soft Focus. Now I've talked about this before in most of my videos, in fact. It is a liquid highlighter. Now you can just use something like any of those colors up here, because they also have the light reflective particles in it, which will highlight the skin. So I'm just been using this because I absolutely love it. So it's got a nice sheen to it. If you wanted, this one is actually a very kind of pinky pale color. So if you had a warm skin tone, you might go for something that more leaning towards an orange base. Just gonna be applying this right underneath the eyes, and you're basically gonna be using this whole area here is gonna be where you're applying your highlighter. So next we're going to be moving on to a little bit of bronzer. Now this is just one that I actually just made up myself by mixing a couple of powders that I had that were kind of broken. So I've just put them in a nice container that I got, which actually has that little thing in the front. So I'm just going to be applying this. It's got a nice shimmer to it. It's a nice warm golden brown color. Now if you had a warmer skin tone, you can use something that has more of an orange base, but I'm just going to be using this one because I have a cool skin tone. So I've just finished applying that soft focus, and now I'm just going to be taking this onto my brush, and you're going to be applying it right underneath your apple and your cheekbones, because this is going to really help to frame the face. She's a very bronze look. I'm just going to be, once I've applied enough underneath here to frame the face, I'm just going to blend it all the way across the jaw and even down the nose on the side. And I'm going to apply quite a lot across my forehead. I have to say that lighting isn't great in here because it is making me look very pale now. I don't actually look that pale because I'm looking in the mirror here and I look quite bronze, and I don't want to go over the top. But it is quite a bronzy look. Just applied that all over the face basically, but you're just going to leave it out here because this is where you want the light to hit it, and also left the light color down the center of my nose because I've just tried to frame my nose by applying a little bit on the edges. So now we're going to be moving on to the brows, the eyes. So for the brows, in the picture it looks like she's filled in her brows with a powder. Now, what if I have that powder handy? This is the palette that I usually use when I'm doing a powdered look on my eyebrows. It's just these colors right here. Now you can tell if you can use it on your brows if it's duller, which this is, and if it doesn't have a shimmer to it. I'm going to take a brush, filling in, going in the direction of your brows. Just finish finish off the brows, then I'm going to be taking this brush here, brushing the eyebrows up and then across. You can set that if you like with hair gel, brow gel. So now we're going to be moving on to the eyes. So I'm just going to zoom up. Using these mocha colors here. So we've got really nice light mocha, and then you've got more of a chocolate color. So there's really pretty, nice, metallic, shimmery colors, and that is kind of what she's wearing in the pictures that I found. So I'm just going to take that light mocha, and you're going to apply it all over the lid. Just a very light coating of it. Now you're staying on the actual lid itself. I don't want to go any bit above because she hasn't done that. Like the darker chocolate color, and I'm using a very small brush for this, and you're going to stick right to the lash line, and you're going to blend it up, and you're going to go right underneath on the lash line as well, and she actually goes right into the corner with this. You can see it's a little bit too much on my skin tone, but for someone who has a darker skin tone, this would really work for them. Moving on to a little bit of black eyeliner. I'm just going to take my black pencil, and I'm going to be lining the entire eye. Now she does have a very strong eye in this look, and she also has a strong lip. Now I would suggest that you pick one. So now we're going to move on to curling the lashes. Now I heard a lot of people say, you know, why do you curl your lashes before your mascara? And it's because it helps my mascara and my lashes to sit better. Now people say not to do it because you can pull out your eyelashes, but that has never happened to me. Now it might happen to you, and I'm sorry if it does, but a trick that I do is to make sure that your curler actually stays really clean, and to make sure that your mascara is dry before you curl them. Then you're just gonna add some more mascara over the top. Okay, so now we're going to be moving on to lips. Now, despite the fact that she has a very strong eye, she also has a very strong, really dark pink lipstick. Now, I don't really have that type of dark pink. I have this more edging towards being pink than red, but I also have this palette, which is actually for people with warm skin tone. But see this color right here? This is the color that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to apply a fair amount onto my lip brush of this pink color, and before I begin, I'm just gonna blend out my lips a bit like this color. You might want to go with a lip liner, but I don't actually have a color lip liner like this, so I'm just gonna stick to putting on straight and making sure that I have it on quite well. Is too much for me, but now I'm just going to be applying a little bit of powder over that. Now if you are applying powder over lipstick, you don't want to use the one that you actually have. Instead you want to use your fingertips to apply the powder. I'm going to apply a little bit over the lips. This is just going to help the color to stay. Now I'm just going to be applying another coat of that lipstick, that really red lip. Coat it with a nice coating of lip gloss. So this is Jessica Alba look, and it's very extreme, so I tend to just pick one, either the eyes or the lips, and stick to that, and go for vice versa on more of a natural look, depending on which one that you actually choose. I'm Shady Katie, and thanks for watching.